Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Adrian, and this is my channel, Be Lawful Neutral. And for some of y'all who don't know, that is definitely a Dungeons & Dragons reference. Anyways, I want to start off my channel telling you a little bit about myself so we can be on a little personal level here. I'm 19 years old, so I'm not all that old. Very experienced when it comes to this genre of comic books and what have you. But I started off watching the 80s Ninja Turtle cartoons and the live action 90s films, and I loved them. And it wasn't up until I was around 4 or 5 when the first X-Men movie came out, and it blew my mind. I remember going home using my my index finger, my middle finger, and my ring finger, trying to just cut everything up in the house. I was just running around with my 3 fingers, just slashing everything. But as time went on, more of these films started to come out, and you saw movies like Spider-Man, and I know a lot of people don't like the Fantastic Four movies, but I was excited being 7 or 8 years old. You saw The Punisher, you saw Daredevil, and then later on, as 2008 came around, you kind of saw Iron Man, and then you saw an Incredible Hulk, and you saw all these all these movies leading up to this Marvel Disney connected universe. But you had your X-Men, you had your Spider-Man movies, and I fell in love with that. And I remember taking my mom. I remember I would force my mom to go to the library with me so I could check out some of these comic books that that told these stories that I just absolutely loved. I remember checking out this one comic book. It was the X-Men and the Fantastic Four crossovered, and they're fighting this like alien invasion New York City, for the millionth time. But I remember looking at the artwork and just reading the speech bubbles, and I remember, wow, this is incredible. This is an excellent medium to tell a story, and I absolutely love that. And it's really inspired me to become a comic book illustrator and a storyteller in general, because this is what I grew up on, and I absolutely love drawing, and I absolutely love telling a story. So it's really nice to get both of those mediums and put them together to create a comic book. And to me, that's super interesting. But to start off with the channel now, I really want to talk about the schedule I have, because I have a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday schedule. Monday, we'll be talking about a top 5 for a specific topic. So it could be your top 5 favorite comic book movies, or your top 5 actors in these comic book roles. And I'll most likely have a guest for the majority of these days and the majority of these videos. But if not, I'll let y'all know ahead of time that it will just be me. Wednesday, we'll have a debate, and I definitely need someone for that day, because I can't debate against myself, because that's crazy. But Wednesday, it'll probably be one of my best friends, or it'll probably be a fellow relative that also really enjoys comic books. So we'll talk about that. Friday, it will be a kind of discuss all comic book related news, comic book movies, or comic books, or anything along those lines. I would like to discuss with you guys, and kind of just give each other, go back and forth on our opinions. I'd definitely like to discuss that. I'm also a big Dungeons & Dragons fan, and I am big on video games as well. So if y'all want a video dedicated to any of those, I'd be happy to do that. I was working on some specific projects when it came to Dungeons & Dragons and video games, but I don't want to talk about those yet because I don't want to jump ahead. But I'm definitely sticking to my Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule, because this is very new to me, and I'd very much like to keep it focused, and I want y'all to realize what my schedule is, because I want to be that much more reliable to you guys, and y'all could kind of depend on me giving these videos on these days. So yeah, I mean, this is all very new to me, so there will be glitches in the system every so often, but I really want to try this out, because this is something I feel strongly about. Ultimately, this is what I grew up on. I grew up on comic books, and it's really changed my life. It's really changed the way I look at the world. So I definitely want to do this project, and I want y'all there along with me on this hopefully joyous ride. So anyways, I want to thank you guys for taking the time and watching this video or listening to the video. So yeah, hopefully I'll stick around, see what's going on with the channel, and I'll talk to you guys later.